some space.
Oh, well, another time and another place.
Hello everyone, Michael here. I've got a rather lengthy list of things that I want to talk about in this video today, so if you have no interest in sitting through a potential 15-minute video, just click off it now. But there's quite a few things I need to get covered in regard to the contest, YouTube in general, and some other random thoughts that have forced themselves to come out. First and foremost, unfortunately, I've been put into a situation where I need to make a decision on this current contest. Given a lack of understanding, a potential lack of communication, a potential lack of understanding, sense of humor, I don't know, whatever. The rules of engagement and sportsmanship have not been clearly identified by me on this contest, and so I am unfortunately eliminating SICTA for 2024 and Hudson Fan 15 from further consideration in the Final Four. The final will now be Big Fish 7499 versus Rye Inc. I ask both Ryan and Jason to contact each other, come to an agreement as to when you're going to post your videos at the same time. Go ahead and post them, and I will give you guys 4 days to collect votes. Okay? Good luck to both of you guys. I want everyone to put a ton of positive energy and encouragement behind this final. They deserve it. They both worked really hard at it, and they should get all the accolades and comments and votes that they deserve. I'm extremely upset and frustrated and deeply disappointed right now by what's happened with the recent events. I thought I made it clear from the beginning what kind of contest this was. I made the suggestions to go ahead and do things funny, do things off the cuff, be creative, take shots at each other, assuming that most of the people that agreed to participate would do so with a sense of understanding and a sense of humor, and it just has not rolled out that way, and that is my fault. Sorry about that line on my face. I can move that. That's totally my fault. I take the blame for that. The contest is flawed and it's been imperfect from the beginning. The time that people post up their videos is not the same. The votes are coming in before both videos are being put up. I should have just done it in a way where I had 3 impartial non-YouTube judges reviewing each video, voting on their own, and then I declare the winner. So that's the way it should have been done, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm sorry that it's turned out that way. For those that had either Chris or Tom advancing to the final in the bracket, I'm sorry. I will try and take care of you in some way, shape, or form, so I haven't left you out. And the people that have Big Fish and Rye Inc., you still have a chance. So one way or another, the people in the Final Four from the bracket will be taken care of. I shouldn't even have to say anything about this, but I'm going to anyways. But SICTA has come into play here. So there's been comments that I've heard about that it's not appropriate to have him in the contest, which I reply, that is absolute and utter bullshit. Chris has made it clear from the beginning that any prizes he wins, he's giving away. He also has committed to making 2 drawings, possibly more. He's thinking about it, to give to people as part of the prize package for this. Most importantly, I don't advance the people in this contest, in this tournament. You guys do. The votes advance people. So I have nothing to do with how far he goes. And on a personal note, if anyone out there had any clue as to what kind of guy he really is, take some time and get to know him, and you'll see that he is one of the most genuine, caring, and humble people you have ever met. The guy does not have a malicious bone in his body. And it's pathetic that I have to sit here and say that. You know, we're supposed to be about building friendships on here. That is one guy that I'm proud to call a friend. And I've done it for many people over the time I've been here. Den 1013, Starvin' Marvin at one point in time, Scoth, Dawkins, basically anyone I've ever done a video response for is somebody I felt strongly enough about to put the time and energy into supporting them and trying to get them exposure. A segue, this past month has been the best month on YouTube I've ever had and the worst at the same time. If I could tell you guys the number of ignorant comments that I've had left on my videos and the threats that I've gotten, either they're veiled threats or direct threats through PMs in the past month, it's pathetic. I had a comment by a guy named Invincible CC left on the video where Sictifer sent me the photo, the drawing, that basically said that I'm an abusive father to my son. You know, he called me names and said social services should take my kid away from me, and basically that I'm a fucking piece of shit. I mean, who does that? Not to mention the other comments I've gotten. So much personal attacking going on. You know, which is fine. Go ahead. The comments I've heard on blog too, that people have been saying behind my back, people that I thought were my friends that are saying things to other people, like they sent me something and I didn't send them something back in return, or that, you know, that they didn't get something that they thought I should have gotten from them. You know, grow up. Grow the fuck up. I hear this stuff and you think it's not going to get back to me? You know who you are. You know who you are. The people out there that are saying things just because I apparently am a face and a number, and you're trying to latch on or whatever, and then I hear otherwise. I have a lot of friends in the community and I'm going to hear about this stuff. It gets back to me. I just let it go because it's not worth putting the energy into going after those people. But nonetheless, I've got thick skin. None of these comments are going to defeat me. Okay? The only one that can defeat me is me. And this is not going to happen based on what's going on here. I'm grounded in who I am and what I believe. I believe in family. I believe in hard work, saving your money and being responsible for your future. I believe in doing good things for other people, and I talk about that all the time. I am not Jim Jones, and this is not Guyana Cult of the Damned. I'm not trying to build a cult of followers. I'm just trying to be a good example for people and talk about doing good things and saying nice things and working within the realms of positive energy. The world is full of negative the way it is, and I'm sick and tired of it. So the way to deal with that is to push forward with positive. That's what I try and do here. I believe in giving second chances, kind of in the whole vein of fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I believe in that, I really do. And I believe in saying I'm sorry. If I've done something wrong or made a mistake, I'll be the first one to admit it. I think about things that I do all the time. At the end of each day, I think about what could I have done better? How could I have handled the situation better? And if I'm wrong, I will surely say I'm sorry. That's how you grow as a person. That's how you grow as an employee, as a teammate, as a coworker, you name it. The good side of things, a man named Tommy Golf 85 on YouTube sent me one of the most amazing letters ever. I've read it numerous times, and every time I read it, it makes me cry. This guy truly gets who I am as a person and what I try to accomplish, and I think it's amazing what he's done with himself and how he's stepped up and made changes. It's truly astonishing. He shared that with me. The birthday bash on blog was an amazing time. So much fun, that was the most fun I ever had. The contest videos for this contest have been awesome. I've enjoyed watching them tremendously. Chris coming to town was great, spending time with him. If you got to know the guy, I'm telling you. And there's a laundry list longer than my arm of other people that I would love to hang out with if it weren't a matter of, you know, time or money or location or whatever else. That's what life's about. Life's short. Build relationships. Life is 90% about relationships. So all these things happening now, the negative comments, you know, the mistake with the contest. I'm probably missing some other of my thoughts because I'm kind of just trying to remember it all right now. It reminds me that I put myself on a public stage, and it can be quite a circus sometimes. And when it gets to being this frustrating and I get to be this wound up and stuff, I need to remind myself that I'm putting too much time into it. I have too much time on my hands, which I do. And I need to make myself less public so I can readjust to what's going on and not lose the energy and the verve and the excitement I have for this stuff. The idea of subscribers, you know, you guys, the idea of a subscribers really is a farce. It's a number. It doesn't mean you're cool, you're more important than anyone else, you're not kick-ass because you have a ton of subscribers, and you sure as hell are not on a pedestal. It's just a way to reach out and connect other people, specifically in the sports card community, for, you know, trading, finding cards to complete your sets, making friends. That's what it means to me. I could care less if every one of you click on unsubscribe today and I have 0 subscribers as long as I still have a ton of friends. That's what's important. You know, most people get their subs because they work hard at them. Other people pay for their subs. For me, it doesn't even matter. It's just the connections you make and the people you can reach out to. Now, I forgot to talk about the prizes for the contest. I'm still going to give out the prizes, but I don't have the energy at this point or the will to do this blog TV event. You know why? Because it's just going to bring out a bunch of lurkers and a bunch of trolls. They're going to try and cop a bunch of free cards off me, and I ought to know better by now. Should have learned my lesson a long time ago. I spent over 500 bucks on the prizes for this contest, so I'm likely just going to make the videos showing the randoms and giving all the prizes away. Everyone's still going to be in the drawings and everything. In fact, I've even got extra stuff that I'm going to figure out how to give away. But I just don't think I have it in me right now to do this blog event. Maybe I'll change my mind. I'll think more about it. I don't know where I stand. I'm going to be rethinking, kind of making myself a little less public in what I'm making videos for and who I'm supporting and all of that kind of thing moving forward. I don't know about the rest of the year as far as what I'm doing or where I'm going. I don't know about Chicago. You know, I'm taking it one step at a time. I need to think about this stuff right now. I don't want to look back. The whole deal with this contest is done as of today. I don't want people asking me what happened. I don't want people questioning the character of any of the people involved. It's done. We're moving on. That's it. So, I want to spend a little more time outside of YouTube now on, you know, my substitute teaching, my volunteering, volunteer at the hospital and Scott County Human Services, and job searching. I need to get things lined up and move forward for this spring and summer. Priorities and perspective. Remind myself, that's what it's about. Life is not about YouTube. It's about more important things. I think I heard once a phrase, something that said something like, the success of a man's life is not measured in the number of breaths you take, but the number of moments that take your breath away. There's a lot of truth to that. So I'm going to build on some positive energy, try and make more of a mark on the world and make more of those incidents where I can contribute to help taking someone's breath away, make more of a mark on the world, and invite less of an opportunity for a mark to be placed on me in this public forum. On a final note, I have tremendous respect, love, and caring for my friends on here. That will continue regardless of how many videos I make or not. I've made so many good friends. You know who you are. I enjoy the time I spend just talking to you guys, whether it's blog, PMs, Facebook, whatever. Ken's Cards is a good example of a guy who doesn't even make videos, but he's a tremendous person. I love talking to him. Grounded individual, wonderful guy. He gets it. He understands what we're doing here. The list could go on and on. So, I'm staying around. This is not one of those crazy I'm leaving YouTube video announcements. Not even close to it. Just wanted to share a sense of perspective and what's going on and where I'm at with my thoughts and my head and being part of YouTube and my life in general. Like I said, if you've watched it this far, hopefully you care enough to listen and you understand who I am and you get who I am and what I'm doing here. And if you think this is stupid, fine, you have the right to that opinion. You know, thumbs down me, I could care less. Pull your thumb out of your ass first, sniff it, and then thumbs down me, whatever. That stuff's just all a joke. I continue to believe in the whole idea of find something good to say to someone every day, or if you can, no matter how small it is, do something nice for someone. I really believe in this stuff. I truly do. That being said, that's all I've got to say. I would like to tell you that I put up a link to photobucket. I have scanned in a good chunk of my PC. So, go take a look at my photobucket. Go look at my fucking cards. And then you can send me a PM and kiss my ass telling me how great all my cards are. Go ahead, take a look. Tell me how awesome my cards are. I'm just kidding. Check it out. Link down there. And everybody take care. Be good to each other.